James Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Taylor versus Jackson. You all have been together for 7 years and married for 2 years. Mr. Taylor, can you tell us why have you brought your wife to court today?
Well, I brought my wife to court because I believe that she is still cheating, and this is to see if she's still lying to me.
And if you find out she is cheating and lying to you, what does it mean for your relationship?
Because if she is, then this relationship won't be over. The marriage, the family we had, the lifestyle we had is all gonna be over. And I don't know why that should jeopardize that, knowing that we all we had. There ain't nobody else backing us. Don't nobody else support us. Don't nobody else help us with the kids. Don't nobody else help us while living arrangements or nothing.
This hasn't become so stressful to you since you've been moving out 2 months ago?
Yes, I couldn't deal with it no more. It was too many signs. I was catching her up with too many lies. I couldn't do it no more. So I left until we get this situation resolved.
And if you find out she is cheating, you're gone, right?
And if she is cheating, I'm gone.
What do you have there?
And what hurt me most every time I look at this picture right here is the fact. It's the fact that at this time in our life, everything was good. At this time in our life, man, that was my best friend. That was my lover. That was my homie. That was my other half. We did everything together, like, and I feel like that's jeopardized.
And you are holding onto that picture like it's your last hope.
Yes, it's all I have to like remember, like, and I don't know why she'd do this to me, because she know how valuable family is to me. Like, I was adopted. I ain't had the chance to really experience a real good family life like most people, so she know that that's something that I really want to structure in my life. She know that's a goal that I have in my life, is to build and have a family.
So your belief that she's lying and that she's cheating has literally driven you from your home with her.
Gone. Yes.
But if you find out in fact that she is cheating, you are not going back and you're done.
Oh, I'm done. I can't do it no more. Like, she have done this in the past. This is a reappeating thing. Like I don't believe it's so much me no more. I think it's her. That's just what she do. That's her behavior trait. You know what I'm saying?
But if she is not cheating, you're going home.
I'm going home.
You're gonna rebuild this family.
Take my kids back. We're gonna be a family.
So everything. So what you're even telling this court, what you're telling Judge Dana and Judge Keith and me right here, is that your whole world is on the line today.
On the line. Everything that we built and had for like the last 7 years, like everything that we had, like.
All right. Ms. Jackson, why are you in court today?
I messed up my family with my actions because, as he stated, our family, we don't have a lot of family support. And our family is like the only thing that we have. And we've been through a lot, and I don't want to let that go to waste.
So you want your family
Yes, Your
back?
Honor.
Do you love this man?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so
you're here trying to recoup it and bring that family back together. Your goal is that when you walk out of here, you're all a couple to rebuild your family.
Yes, Your Honor.
So that means you haven't been cheating. That's the only way we're gonna get back together.
So you are here trying to get back to that time in that picture that Mr. Taylor has.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
What were those times like?
It was stressful because we were in a financial deficit, but it's like I can look up to that, like, wow, we've been through this and it made us so much stronger. If we can do that, we can do anything. Just being there to support each other when we had nobody else, and doing family outings,
and when you talk about the tough times, and when you said it that it makes you stronger, that spoke to Judge Dana, because they've been talking about it because they went to a law school together when they were kids and they were broke law students. And even before then, they even met as poor college students. And they were real broke law students when they were kids. And working through that, but it does make a couple strong. Because if you figure when you climb that mountain, when you don't have any money, that's a tough mountain. And because if you can climb that mountain, you can climb anything.
And when they just stick through it with you, just know that
Right.
they for it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you went through it, you ain't jump shit or abandoned shit when it got hard and went somewhere that was easier. You stuck through.
That's true. So you made it to the tough times. Why are you here today? What happened to break the trust?
I was coming home from work and I walked in the house and the kids were like, "Hey, Dad, how you doing?" I'm like, "Where Mom at?" "Mom in the back with a guy." And then the other one said, "The guy named Josh." And then here she come running like a bat out of hell out the bedroom. And she like, "Oh, hey, baby, how you doing? This just me and my friend." No, I ain't never met the dude. "This is me and my friend. We just chilling." And this why, if I do got trust problems, it's because of your actions. Cause where did y'all escape? I mean, how did y'all leave that house? I swear y'all ain't walk out the front door. They hop out the window, cause they ain't want to walk past me.
All right.
Miss Jackson, what happened?
Your Honor, he fabricated that story.
Josh.
When he called me and told me that he was on his way home, I informed him that Josh was there. Nobody climbed out of the
Nobody-
window.
So Josh is a friend of
Yes,
yours?
Josh is a friend of mine.
Do you have some kind of a relationship with Josh other than being a friend or something?
Yes.
Last summer we got a big old argument, cause she was out all night, and she come home like 8 in the morning, and then so I grabbed the phone and I heard her go in the bathroom and lock the bathroom door, and she didn't know I had the password to her phone, so I put the password into the phone. Boom! I see that somebody inboxed her from social media a video, a sex tape of her.
A sex tape of her?
Yeah, and that was a year ago. And even after seeing that, man, I still forgave her and tried to and still try to work it out.
How do you know it was her in the sex tape?
She got her name on her booty.
Oh. You mean like a tattoo?
Yeah.
Who was in the sex tape with her? Was it this guy, Josh?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Jackson, what happened with this sex tape?
Yes, that was me in the sex tape, and yes, that was Josh in the sex tape. I felt like I was pushed to the point of him, Umar, making me feel like I wasn't worthy, making me feel like everything that I did was wrong,
No,
to
you
make
weren't.
me feel like I was nothing,
You know you
and to
weren't.
make me feel like everything that he was doing for the family was better than what I was doing. When I would break my back and try to go to work and try to come home and be with the kids, he would complain that he was doing everything for the kids,
Yeah,
but yet
I
he
was.
was not working or providing anything
I
financially.
wasn't. So
Wait, hold on.
I ain't get all they to school. I ain't.
Wait, Mr. Taylor, can you watch your language, please?
I did more for the kids than you though. Yes, I tell you, this real, but this real.
We know you're upset, we know you're passionate, but this courtroom has rules, and you will have to operate in those rules. Understand?
It won't happen again.
All right?
Mr. Taylor, after you found the sex tape, you all found a way to make your relationship work. Is that right?
I forgave her.
You
You
forgave her. But
But
that was in the
in the past,
past,
it was-
and once you forgive somebody for something in the past, and you move on, right?
No.
No, sometimes like it be situations that she like a man to text her phone, but he'll text him like illicit stuff. So I bring up her character, like you can't be doing that due to your history.
That's true. Miss Jackson,
Yes, Your Honor.
what did you do to change?
Nothing.
Yes, I was planning on, you know what I'm saying, trying my hardest and putting my 100% effort into repairing things. But there were things that he did that I did not find out about until we were married. When I was down, there was a point, which was the beginning of the relationship, where I was down. I was all for him. I was doing any and everything to be with him, even stupid, ignorant things such as fighting women over him,
And get
and
pregnant
such
with
as
other people's
following,
babies,
you know what I'm
doing
saying,
the
stalking
process.
him,
Okay,
and
Miss
What was I supposed to
checking
thought
social
that was for me
media
if you get
accounts and
pregnant with
stuff
other
like
people's
that.
Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson, Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor,
Time too. Let it be known. Tell the story.
Mr. Taylor, do not even let us throw you out of here. We will do it. We love your passion. We understand that you're fighting for your family, but we have got to do this in ordinary process.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you're not going to deserve it, but to let us do that, we're going to have to escort you out.
Give me the honor. I'm sorry.
All right. So, Miss Jackson, your husband takes you back.
Yes.
You had a sex tape. The man from the sex tape that you've been having in your house again. How in the world are you trying to do better by doing that?
I think she still want me to trust her.
Quiet. Your integrity should have told you this man don't need to be in my house. I slept with him outside my marriage.
So, Mr. Taylor, you're now concerned that this guy named Josh
May be popping up again.
Yes.
Well, there's a wife story, there's a husband story, and there's a lover story. And we have the lover here.
Let's hear it. Oh, you love it here. I'm the husband, though.
Josh is here. Will you please escort him in?
Yes, sir.
Because we have a couple of questions.
To the witness stand. I look like choosing him.
Would you state your name, please, for the court record?
Josh Charles.
Okay. Mr. Charles, we heard evidence from Ms. Jackson.
And from Mr. Taylor that
There was a sex tape involving Ms. Jackson. Were you and that man in that sex tape?
Yes, I was a man in that sex tape. Okay, alright. Yeah. You like my Sergeant seconds? Hey, I'm fine.
Mr. Taylor, Mr. Taylor, hey, you got one more. Now you say you're here to get the truth.
I am.
Well, you gotta be quiet to get the truth. Let us do our job, please.
I'm happy you've seen it though, because now he can move on now with his life and leave her alone.
Mr. Charles, respond to my questions, please.
Respond to Ms. Cutler's question.
That's it. What's the nature of your relationship to Ms. Jackson?
Oh, that's my girlfriend right there. That's me right there. What? That's me.
That's your girlfriend.
That's your
It's
girlfriend.
been going since June 14th. That's me right there. Yeah. What?
Does Ms. Jackson know that she's your girlfriend? Or is it your fantasy that she's your girlfriend?
I mean, she's mine mentally, physically. I don't know if I'm feeding her body, I'm feeding her mind, I'm feeding her soul, I'm feeding everything. You've been going since June 14th, buddy. You messed up. It's on you. You messed up.
Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles.
Yeah.
That is it. You talk to the judges, period. You do not talk to anybody else in the courtroom except the judges. Understood? I will take you out. No problem. The judge is on. Same with you. Shut the mouths.
Mr. Charles, when was the last time that you were intimate with Ms. Jackson?
This morning.
Ms. Jackson. Ms. Jackson, were you being intimate with Mr. Charles this morning? Shut up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Jackson, you said that you are here fighting for this relationship, but do you see the inconsistency with that statement of sleeping with this man this morning before you show up in their court saying, I want to be with this man and build my family? Do you see that inconsistency?
Yes, Your Honor. I see the inconsistency.
All right.
because
All
it's like
right.
He was also
Always
doing
trying to
whatever he
explain
was
herself.
doing.
You even know what? We're not even here talking about that because nobody has set up here and testified they slept with him this morning.
Misintentions, you know.
Okay, so Mr. Taylor, you have the truth. You came here looking for answers and you got answers.
It may or may not have been the answers you wanted.
But you got the answers, you got the truth. What do you want to do in your relationship with Ms. Jackson? Do you want to end it? Looks like you want to.
The Black Friday.
Looks like you want to end it, do you?
Life goes on. You chose, you made your decision. I can't keep on trying to rescue you for your own decisions. You gotta live.
So you have been together for 7 years.
7 years.
And you're even willing but to throw 7 years away.
I guess so. She made that decision this morning.
Miss Jackson, is there anything you want to say to your husband?
Honestly, I feel like he just brought me here to embarrass me, Your Honor. That's what I feel, because his word was that if I came here, we would be back together. It wasn't once he heard the truth and I came here that we would be back together. Not he would make his decision based on how today went.
But Miss
That's
Jackson,
not what he said.
you can't even believe that he was saying that if you came here today and we found out you slept with someone this morning, everything will be okay. There's no way you could have believed that. We don't even know what planet you are working from, but it's not Earth to you. That is not how adult people process at all.
Look at that. Oh, you got into it, Bishop Wade? You got into it, right?
Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles.
I know. I see that. Oh, you're right.
Miss Jackson, you got some big decisions ahead of you. Not just about this relationship, you got some life decisions ahead of you. And whether you're married to him or not, you're together forever. Because kids are like forever binding.
This is a volatile situation.
It's not working. You see the tension between these two. So you got to make a decision. Do you want your marriage or do you want Mr. Charles? That's the only decision you're going to make.
But you got to make that decision
Because
because
what I'm seeing from over here, you can't have both. Talk to the counselors
as Ms. Cutler ordered,
and don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a decent cheating relationship as you move forward with your own sorry life and out of your learning lesson opportunities. This court is adjourned.